Fans were left stunned after Sam Heughan dropped an unexpected update that instantly sent shockwaves through the Outlander fandom. The actor revealed surprising news connected to the show's final chapter, leaving many viewers emotional and unprepared for what lies ahead. According to Sam, the upcoming moments will challenge fans in ways they may not expect, promising intense emotions and unforgettable storytelling. His comments quickly sparked online reactions, with fans calling the revelation unbelievable and heart-stopping. As Outlander approaches its conclusion, anticipation continues to build. One thing is certain: Sam Heughan's latest reveal has ensured that fans are more invested than ever, bracing themselves for a finale that could redefine everything they thought they knew. What if I told you Outlander's Sam Heughan isn't just rich in talent, but sitting on an eye-watering fortune worth millions? From Fraser's Ridge to serious quids in the bank, today we're revealing just how big Sam Heughan's wealth really is and how he built it. Scottish actor Sam Heughan, best known around the world for his iconic role as Jamie Fraser in the hit Outlander television drama, has quietly built an astonishing financial empire, with recent company financial figures revealing a bank balance and asset value that would be the envy of many Hollywood A-listers. According to newly filed accounts for the actor's personal company, the figures paint a striking picture of how much wealth Outlander's leading man has accumulated since his breakthrough on the Starz series. The latest reports for the year 2025 show that Heughan's company held total assets of £5,836,870, including nearly £5.4 million in cash sitting in the bank, along with £416,000 in investments, giving a total of £5,772,557 in shareholder funds, up by more than £86,000 on the previous year. The dramatic rise in Heughan's financial figures is rooted in both his success on screen and his savvy business instincts off it. The actor established his own company back in 2015, shortly after filming the first season of Outlander, and the trajectory of its growth tells a remarkable story of how a modest performing arts concern has turned into a multi-million-pound operation. At the company's inception, the accounts indicated shareholder funds of just £87,625, meaning that over the course of a decade, its value has soared more than 65-fold. Born in Balmachellan, Dumfries and Galloway, Scotland on April 30, 1980, Sam Roland Heughan's rise from Scottish theatre to global television star is one marked by determination and talent. After training at the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama, he appeared in a number of stage and television roles before landing his breakout role as Jamie Fraser in Outlander, a part that has brought him international fame and a devoted global fan base. Outlander, adapted from Diana Gabaldon's best-selling novels, follows the time-traveling adventures of a WW2 ward nurse, Claire Randall, and her passionate romance with Highland warrior Jamie Fraser. The show's success not only catapulted Heughan to stardom, but also created what has been termed the Outlander effect, boosting Scottish tourism as fans flock to filming locations across Scotland. The actor's involvement in the series has naturally provided a strong foundation of earnings from acting, typically the largest single source of income for a performer, but Heughan didn't stop there. Recognizing the long-term value of diversification, he has branched out into entrepreneurial ventures that have added significantly to his bottom line. One of the most notable ventures in Heughan's commercial portfolio is his investment in the spirits industry. In 2021, he co-founded the Sassenach, a whiskey and gin brand inspired by his Outlander persona and his Scottish heritage, which has since earned international accolades. Heughan's involvement with spirits didn't stop at branding. In 2025, he took a bold step by purchasing and rebranding a historic facility, the Crafty Distillery near Newton Stewart, into the Galloway Distillery, the new home for his Sassenach spirits. The distillery venture represents both investment in tangible production capabilities and an emotional connection to his Scottish roots, appealing to fans of the actor and connoisseurs of premium spirits alike. Beyond the distilled beverages themselves, this move positions Heughan as both a cultural ambassador and a business innovator in the competitive global spirits market. The 2025 financial snapshot, with around £5.4 million in liquid cash, is notable not just because of its scale, but because it reflects the culmination of more than a decade of income streams, strategic positioning, and disciplined financial management. In comparison, early accounts for the company in 2016 reported much more modest figures, illustrating how the combination of Outlander's long-running success and Heughan's savvy business diversification have dramatically increased his personal and corporate wealth. Financial analysts and industry watchers often point to the revenue impacts of hit television shows such as Outlander, where actors not only receive substantial salaries, but can also benefit from residual payments, merchandise deals, and licensing opportunities tied to a globally successful brand that has run for multiple seasons. While detailed contract terms remain private, it's clear that Heughan's financial trajectory mirrors that trend. While Heughan is famously private about many aspects of his personal life, public records and property reports have previously shown that he has invested portions of his earnings in real estate. He reportedly purchased a remodeled 18th-century farmhouse outside Glasgow for around $1.2 million in 2021 and has made additional property investments around the city over the years. Such acquisitions reflect broader trends among high-earning actors and celebrities who, beyond conventional savings, often turn to property as a store of both personal enjoyment and long-term financial value. For Heughan, these historic Scottish properties are not only residences, but also symbols of his success and continuity with his homeland's culture, something his fans regularly celebrate. Beyond property and spirits, Heughan has also authored best-selling books, including collaborative works tied to his Scottish heritage and Outlander experience, and maintained a presence in film and television outside of his signature role. These diverse revenue streams further contribute to his robust financial profile. While Heughan's bank balance has been a source of fascination for fans and the media alike, he has also devoted significant effort to philanthropy. He founded My Peak Challenge, a fitness fundraising initiative that encourages community participation and support for charitable causes, particularly those related to health and cancer research. Heughan's leadership here has raised both funds and awareness for important causes, demonstrating how his success extends beyond profit. His personal story, from Scottish drama stages to Hollywood studios, resonates deeply with fans around the world. That narrative, combined with his financial acumen, has helped elevate him from beloved television star to multifaceted entrepreneur. The upcoming final season of Outlander, set to conclude the series with a 10-episode run, marks the end of an era, but not the end of Heughan's career momentum. As fans prepare for this emotional farewell, his financial position underscores just how lasting the franchise's impact has been, both culturally and economically. Heughan's success story is not atypical for actors who become strongly associated with globally popular franchises, but few achieve the sustained wealth, business diversification, and cultural influence that he has. Whether through spirits, real estate, books, or brand partnerships, he has leveraged his breakout role into a broad platform of opportunity. As of late 2025, Sam Heughan's corporate assets, nearly £5.8 million, provide a clear, quantifiable snapshot of a career that has been both creatively fulfilling and financially astute. Media analysts say that when combined with other investment values, royalties, and potential deals not publicly disclosed, his total economic footprint likely exceeds the figures shown in official company accounts. While tabloid estimates of celebrity net worth can vary widely, the official documentation from his own company offers one of the most reliable windows into his actual financial standing. Sam Heughan's journey from Scottish actor to international star and business figure has seen him amass a fortune few could have predicted at the outset of his career. Through careful financial planning, diversification into business ventures like spirits and property, and a global platform provided by Outlander, Heughan has secured an enviable financial position with almost £5.8 million in bankable assets and investments now officially recorded. One of the key reasons Sam Heughan's fortune has grown so steadily is the strength of his global brand. Outlander is not merely a television series, it is an international phenomenon with a passionate fan base spanning North America, Europe, Asia, and Australia. That worldwide reach has given Heughan a level of recognition that extends far beyond traditional TV audiences, opening doors to endorsement opportunities, international appearances, and premium brand collaborations. Unlike many actors who rely solely on acting salaries, Heughan has carefully cultivated an image that blends rugged Scottish authenticity with modern sophistication. This balance has proven extremely marketable. Whether promoting whiskey, fitness initiatives, or travel projects, he is perceived as genuine rather than manufactured, a quality that has translated directly into commercial success. Industry insiders often point out that actors tied to long-running series face a risk once the show ends. However, Heughan's financial planning suggests he has long been preparing for life beyond Outlander, ensuring that his income does not depend on a single role. While Outlander remains the cornerstone of his career, Heughan has also appeared in several high-profile films and television projects that have added to his earnings and visibility. From action roles to romantic leads and thrillers, he has strategically chosen projects that expand his range while keeping him in the public eye. These projects may not always match the cultural impact of Outlander, but collectively they reinforce his value as a bankable star. Each role contributes not only to immediate paychecks, but also to long-term negotiating power, a critical factor in sustaining wealth at the highest levels of the entertainment industry. As streaming platforms continue to invest heavily in a recognizable talent, actors with established global followings like Heughan are well positioned to command lucrative deals both on-screen and behind the scenes. Another often overlooked contributor to Heughan's fortune is publishing. His co-authored books, which blend memoir, travel, fitness, and Scottish culture, have enjoyed strong international sales. These titles appeal directly to his fan base, but also reach broader audiences interested in lifestyle and heritage content. Publishing income differs from acting in that it can generate long-term royalties with relatively low ongoing costs. Once a book is released, continued sales, especially internationally, provide a steady trickle of income that compounds over time. For a public figure with enduring popularity, this form of intellectual property can be particularly valuable. Combined with potential audiobook versions, translations, and special editions, publishing adds another durable layer to Heughan's financial portfolio. Fitness, community, and sustainable influence. Heughan's fitness initiative, which blends personal wellness with charitable fundraising, has played an indirect role in strengthening his brand value. While the project itself is rooted in philanthropy, it reinforces his public image as disciplined, health-conscious, and socially responsible. This reputation matters in financial terms. Brands and partners increasingly seek ambassadors who align with values such as well-being, authenticity, and social impact. Heughan's involvement in charitable and community-driven initiatives enhances his appeal to such partners, increasing his long-term earning potential. In today's celebrity economy, reputation and values can be just as valuable as raw popularity, and Heughan has managed to cultivate both. Managing wealth in a changing industry. The entertainment landscape has shifted dramatically since Outlander first premiered. Traditional television models have given way to streaming platforms, shorter contracts, and more competition for audience attention. In this environment, financial longevity depends on adaptability. Heughan's growing bank balance suggests a careful approach to wealth management. Holding large amounts of liquid cash indicates flexibility, the ability to invest quickly, weather industry downturns, or fund passion projects without external pressure. This level of financial security is rare, even among successful actors. Experts often note that many celebrities with high earnings struggle to preserve wealth due to lifestyle inflation or poor financial planning. Heughan's steady growth, rather than dramatic spikes and drops, points to a more measured strategy focused on sustainability rather than excess. Public fascination with celebrity fortunes. There is an enduring public fascination with celebrity wealth, particularly when it involves stars who appear grounded and relatable. Heughan's fortune attracts attention not just because of the numbers involved, but because of how he presents himself, as someone still deeply connected to his roots despite international fame. Fans often express surprise at the scale of his wealth, precisely because he does not flaunt it. This contrast fuels media interest and headlines, turning financial disclosures into major talking points. Each new set of company accounts becomes a snapshot of how far his journey has taken him since his early days in Scottish theatre. Beyond the headline figures, Heughan's eye-watering bank balance represents something more significant: control. Financial independence gives him the freedom to choose roles based on creative interest rather than necessity, to invest in projects that align with his values, and to take risks without jeopardizing his future. As Outlander approaches its conclusion, that control will become increasingly important. Many actors struggle with typecasting or uncertainty after leaving iconic roles, but Heughan's financial position ensures that the end of Jamie Fraser's story is not the end of his own. With multiple business interests, a strong personal brand, and millions already secured in assets and cash, Sam Heughan enters the next phase of his career from a position of remarkable strength. Whether he chooses to focus on film, television, entrepreneurship, or entirely new ventures, the foundation has been firmly laid. His fortune is not simply the result of fame, but of timing, strategy, and a clear understanding of how to turn cultural impact into long-term value. In an industry known for unpredictability, Heughan's financial story stands out as one of consistency and foresight. As fans continue to celebrate his work on screen, the numbers behind the scenes tell a parallel story, one of smart decisions, diversified income, and a star who has successfully transformed popularity into lasting wealth. What truly sets Sam Heughan apart in the crowded world of television stardom is the longevity of his success. Many actors experience brief surges of wealth following a breakout role, only to see their earning power fade once public attention shifts elsewhere. Heughan's financial rise tells a different story, one defined by patience, consistency, and long-term thinking. Since joining Outlander, he has avoided overexposure while remaining highly visible. Carefully spaced projects, selective public appearances, and a steady engagement with fans have helped maintain his relevance year after year. This sustained popularity has translated into reliable income streams rather than the boom and bust cycles that often plague entertainment careers. The result is a fortune that has grown incrementally but securely, reinforcing the sense that his success is built on solid ground rather than fleeting hype. International reach and earning power. A major factor behind Heughan's growing bank balance is the international appeal of Outlander. The series performs exceptionally well across multiple territories, particularly in the United States, where premium cable and streaming deals can significantly boost an actor's earnings. International distribution agreements and licensing deals often generate ongoing revenue long after episodes first air. For lead actors, this global exposure enhances their market value. Heughan's recognizability across continents allows him to command higher fees for appearances, conventions, and promotional work. Fan events alone, when approached selectively, can represent substantial income while strengthening audience loyalty. This global footprint ensures that even between major acting projects, his earning potential remains strong. The quiet power of ownership. Ownership has been a recurring theme throughout Heughan's financial journey. By operating through a personal company, he has retained greater control over his income, expenses, and investments. This structure is common among high-earning entertainers, but its success depends on disciplined management and long-term planning. The accumulation of millions in retained earnings suggests that profits are being reinvested rather than rapidly withdrawn. Such an approach allows capital to grow steadily, benefiting from interest, investment returns, and strategic acquisitions. Over time, this method can significantly outpace the wealth of peers who prioritize short-term spending over long-term security. In essence, Heughan has treated his career not just as an artistic pursuit, but as a business, and a carefully run one at that. Image, privacy, and financial stability. Despite his wealth, Heughan has maintained a reputation for privacy and restraint. Unlike many celebrities whose lavish lifestyles dominate headlines, he rarely publicizes personal spending or extravagant purchases. This low-profile approach has likely played a role in preserving both his finances and his public goodwill. Financial stability often goes hand in hand with emotional and professional balance. By avoiding unnecessary controversy and maintaining a focused public image, Heughan minimizes risks that can threaten earning power, such as brand withdrawal or reputational damage. In an era where public perception can shift rapidly, this steadiness has become one of his greatest assets. From an industry standpoint, Heughan's financial position reflects a broader trend among actors who anchor long-running, prestige television series. Such roles offer not only high salaries, but also leverage, the ability to negotiate favorable terms, pursue passion projects, and explore entrepreneurial ventures without external pressure. What distinguishes Heughan is how comprehensively he has capitalized on that leverage. Rather than relying solely on acting income, he has built a multifaceted portfolio that includes production, branding, and tangible assets. This approach mirrors that of seasoned Hollywood figures rather than traditional television stars. As a result, his fortune appears less vulnerable to the natural ebbs and flows of acting work. It is also important to recognize the cultural value that underpins Heughan's financial success. Outlander has left a lasting mark on popular culture, influencing tourism, fashion, and renewed interest in Scottish history. As the face of the franchise for more than a decade, Heughan's image is inseparable from that impact. Cultural relevance often extends the lifespan of earning potential. Even years after a series concludes, iconic roles can continue to generate opportunities, from reunions and retrospectives to merchandise and licensing projects. For lead actors who define a generation of television, the financial benefits can endure long after the final episode airs. As the curtain gradually falls on Outlander, speculation naturally turns to what lies ahead for the leading man. Financially, the answer is clear: security. With millions already secured in company assets and cash reserves, Heughan enters the next chapter of his career from a position of remarkable stability. This security affords him choice, the choice to slow down, to take creative risks, or to focus on business ventures and philanthropy. For audiences, this means the possibility of seeing him in unexpected and creatively ambitious work in the years to come. Ultimately, Sam Heughan's eye-watering fortune is not just a figure on a balance sheet. It represents freedom, foresight, and the successful navigation of an industry known for unpredictability. His wealth reflects not only what he has earned, but how he has chosen to manage and grow it. In a profession where financial caution is often overshadowed by excess, Heughan's approach stands as a quiet counterexample. His story is one of turning opportunity into permanence and ensuring that the legacy of Outlander extends far beyond the screen.